Hi everyone. Today we will discuss about the file handling in Python. So let's get with it. So overview, what is the overview like Python file handling capabilities? It will be our main purpose and what are the importance of understanding advantage and disadvantages. So let's start with the file handling. So what file handling means that like we have several file like text format or a CSV file or an Excel file. So with the help of file handling, we can access within our program, Python program. So that's why it is called the file handling. So first one was the versatility. So it can perform various operations like create, read, write, append, rename, and deleting files. And the second advantage is that it's flexibility. Like you can work with different file types like txt, csv, etc., and perform different operations on them. A third one is that it is user friendly. So Python provides a user friendly interface for easy file manipulation. So the code you will write will be easy to understand and execute. And the last advantage is that it is a cross platform. So file handling function work across different platforms for seamless integration. So you can like directly with the cloud or something else, like you can cross platform the file handling. Now we will move on to the disadvantages. So first one was the error prone. So operations can be prone to error, especially if not carefully written. When you write your program, if it's not have the correct syntax or you miss some file methods, so it will give you the errors. Second one is this security risk. So potential security risk, especially like when dealing with the user input that might access or modify sensitive data. Like when you are asking the user some input, it may or may not uh, deal with the modify, and it can be modify the sensitive data. Third one was the complexity. So the structure is more complex and it handles the advanced file format or operation require careful attention. When you do something wrong, it will have some repercussions. So last one is the performance. So when we perform operations on file, it can be slower, or and it basically on the large files or complex operations, it will get slower and it can be take some time to execute. Now let's move on to the our first thing, that is the Python. How to open file in a Python. So opening a file is like f equal to open file name comma mode. So this is the variable name, you can type any, and open is the method to open the file, and here you the file name or the location of that file comma mode. Mode is there are several type of mode that are supported, like R means the open an existing file for read operation, and second one is W means when open an existing file for operations, for write operation. If the file already contains some data, that it can be overridden, but if the file is not present, then it will create the file. So when you want to create the file or want to write some file, you will use the W mode, that means the write. Now we move to the next one, that is A means append. When you add some, when you want to add some data to your existing file, then you will use the A, that means the append operation. It will append the text into your already existing file. Now there are other method is R plus, means you are opening to read and write data into the file. So the previous data in the file be overridden, means it will delete the data previously and new data will be added. So R plus mean it will open in the both read and write data mode. Now W plus, it is the same thing, to write and read that. so it will override existing data. Now we have last one, that is A plus. That means to append and read the data from file, it won't override existing data. So when you open it with the R plus W plus, it will override the data and will delete the previous data and the new data will be added. But if you don't want to delete the data, so you will use the A plus to append and read data from file, so it won't override existing data. Now how to read the reading from a file. So first one is like reading using a for loop. Like they have a file name, you will open test.txt is our file name and we are opening in the read mode. So what we want to do, we want to print just a normal what are the existing component in our file. So what we'll do, just like for loop we have done, we will for each in file print each. Okay, so it will read using read. Okay, this will how you read the data using the for loop. It will print all the things that are present in the file. It will print. Now and second method is read method. So file equal to open test.txt comma r, that is the read method, and this is how you simply normal file dot read, it will print your file. Now first we will start with the how to create the file or write into the directory. So first we will do the we will import OS. That means the OS it will operating system, it will so that's why we can so that's why we can use the files that are present in our system. So it can like OS path name curly parity separation. So these are the methods we can use to access our files in the operating system. So here we are giving the file name equal to example.txt. This is our desktop path. Here we will write the path of our file. So this is the normal desktop path of my computer, but your laptop or your device can be of a different path. So here you will use the os.path. It will give the path to join. Okay, this will how you create the path. Now we will make that directory exist or not. So what we will do, os.make directory, os.path.directory name. What is the direct name? Desktop path, that our file is present or not. But we don't have any file on our desktop, so it will create it. Exist, okay, true, otherwise it will create it. Now how to open the file with using the with statement. There are two methods to open the file. The first one is the with, second one is the open. So we will discuss with it. So first we will write the with keyword open. Here we will write the desktop path and which mode we are using, W, which means write. If the file is present, then it will just write the hello world and welcome to Python file handling. And if the file is not existed, it will create it. So what we are doing here is we are writing into our file, like file dot write hello world slash ends mean it will print next line will be file dot write welcome to Python file handling. In the last we are printing file created successfully. So here no file is created here. Okay, now we will run the program. See, file created successfully. Now we will go here and refresh. So here our example.txt, we will open it. So here hello world and welcome to Python file handling. See, this is how the Python file handling works, and this is our first program how to create it the file. Now we have created the file. Okay, now what we are doing here, reading from a file. How to read from a file. Now we have created the file and added some characters to it, like file dot write. Here we have. So what we have done so far is we have used the file with using this statement. Now we will open the file using the file dot read method. How to read from a file we will learn in this program. So what we are doing here is we are opening the file using the open keyword and desktop the path, and we are opening into the R means read method only. So here we will have created the contents variable which will read the file what data was there in the example.txt. What will have is it will print the reading using open method. Second thing is print contents. In the end we have to use the file dot close, because we are when we using the open method we have to close the file also, but in with statement it is not particularly you have to close the file. So here reading using open method, new data added, welcome to new data. This is all the file. See here. First we'll delete new data added, welcome to new data. This is the file we have here, new data added, welcome to new data. Okay. So here you okay. Now we will move on to the next one. Opening a file using the with statement. Now what we have used the open method. Now we will using the with statement. So what we are doing here, with open desktop path comma R as file. What we'll do, content comma equal to file dot read, which will read the file, and we are here printing reading using with statement, and content we are printing. See here, new data added, welcome to new data using the with statement. Now we will move on to the next thing, that means writing to a file, like file equal to open text.txt comma w file dot write. So this is the write command, and file dot write allows us to write in a particular file, and in the end we have to file dot close. So here we are, what we are doing here is, okay, so we will remove this one. We will write learn more technologies. You can do learn more, earn more. Okay, we are just okay. So we have just write it into the file. Now we will read the content. Is the data added or not? First we will close the file. See, learn more tightly, learn more, earn more. This is how you write the file. Now our next main thing is the how to append in the file. So we use the a means a append mode. We will use, first we will do file equal to open test.txt, and in the append mode file we will writing into the file dot write. This will add this line file dot close. This is the basic program, and here we will use, yeah, what we are appending here, appending some more text, and hello everyone, join learn more technically to get career growth. Here what we are printing. So we will clear it and see. Now we can check. See here, hello everyone, join learn more technical growth, appending some more text. This is how you append the text into the existing file. Now we will close the file. Now here append method is done. Now you will read the content of the file that we are updated. So here all the reading after appending, learn more technology, learn more, appending some more text, elaborate, join, learn more time to get career growth. This is how you read the file also, updated data after appending the file. Now our next task is to rename the file. This is how you rename the file of the existing. But we are here using a new file name equal to new example.txt. This will be over the new name. Okay. And now we have to use the new desktop path we have to give where the path is. After that, os.rename. What we are doing is desktop path, the older one, and the new desktop path. This is the newer one. Now file rename successfully. We are printing after the program is done. So here what you are doing, file rename successfully. Here example.txt. When I refresh, new xle.txt. This is was the new name. Okay. Now what we will do, we will delete the file. Our system is not able to find the file, so we have to do undo sample.txt. What was our old name? Here example.txt was the old name. Now we will run the program. File deleted successfully. Now you will refresh. So here there was no file. So these are the file handling methods we have done. So what we have done is we have created the file also. We have to read the file also, how to append the data into the existing file, and how to rename the file, and in the end how to delete the file with the remove method. Now we will discuss the what are the use cases of it. You can data extract from the files. It can be any file like CSV text file, and you can second one is logging information to file, like you can write logs to a file for debugging and analysis, like step by step you have done these things and you can take a note of that also. Third one is configuration management, like you can store or retrieve configuration setting from a file. Fourth, in the end, you can save user preference or game progress to a existing file, to a normal file. That means the data persistence is also use case. And what are the best practices of file handling? This first one is the error handling, means check the error handling of for file operative operations, like you have to write the correct syntax and the file is present or not. Second one is closing file properly. So when you use the with statement, it will automatically close the file, but when you use the open, you have to use the file dot close. Third one is check file existence, like before opening a file, check if it exists or not, otherwise it will give you the error, which means file not found error. Now in the end conclusion, so what a recap we have done. So we have done with the file handling operations like opening, reading, writing two files. Second is what are the methods like read, write lines, etc. Third one is file modes, which may determine the purpose, like R, W, R plus, A plus, W plus. So it will behave the behavior of the file operations. And in the end, we have just used the use cases, demonstrated practical application of file handling in Python. So this is the all the file handling operations basics of it. So thank you from my side. We'll see in the next one.